What's up, everyone? Today we're talking about one of my favorite ways to catch a bass, a vibrating jig, a chatterbait, and my favorite new chatterbait, the ChatterBait EVO. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of content. This channel is all about baits, fishing, all about bass fishing, and right now I'm talking about vibrating jigs. I even got the chatterbait hat on, but I'll share some of my experience fishing other chatterbaits, other vibrating jigs from different brands. I have tons of them here. I got 2 boxes set out in front of me. I love these. I've been using them since I first heard about them almost 20 years ago. I've been using them for a long time and they've come a long way. So, kind of show you some of the crazy ones I've gathered over the years. Got this crazy one that looks like a frog. It's got a different head, even the frog pattern blade. The old Tackle Warehouse Custom. Really like this one. It's got a smaller hook. Works really well. Inexpensive bait. Of course, you got the original. Then you got some crazy ones. Like I have these from Japan. Like this is the Jackal brake blade that they legally can't sell in America. It's a good bait. Yeah, this guy. This is a weedless version. You can tell it's not Z-Man. It's got that split ring. Can't remember the brand name on that one. Or this guy right here. This is cool. This is a chatterbait with a soft blade. Then you got the other ones. You got like the Slobber Knocker, which is a good bait. You got the Strike King Thunder Cricket, which I've caught a lot of fish on. This is the tungsten version. It's a little baby, compact size. In my opinion, this one runs a lot deeper, which is cool for certain situations. I forgot about this one, the chatterbait with the hair on it. It's kind of like a bucktail chatterbait. There's a lot of chatterbaits out there. But most recently, I've been fishing the Jackhammer exclusively for the past few years. I've caught fish on it everywhere I go. It's just something I always have tied on, just change the color based on the season. I throw a lot of fire crawl early in the year, green pumpkin most of the time, and then I pick up the whites and the shad colors towards the end of the year. That's kind of how I do it, keep it simple, and it works for me everywhere I go. Love the Jackhammer. It is an incredible bait, love it. It has caught me so many fish, so many nice fish. It's something I have utmost confidence in. But since the Evo came out, and I just did a video on this, unboxing it about a month or 2 ago, and since then, I have been fishing the Evo exclusively, just to see how it compares. And just at first glance, casting it and doing everything with it, you cannot tell that there's a difference between the Jackhammer and the Evo. It is that good, and it's half the cost. So you can truly buy 2 for 1. I mean, it's roughly about the same. It's $9 versus 16 or 17, depending on where you buy it, but you can get a lot more bait for the money with the Evo. So I think Z-Man has hit a home run with that bait. It is exceptional. And the thing about the Jackhammer that made it so good is when you're casting it, immediately the blade starts turning. Some of these other chatterbaits that I've talked about or other vibrating jigs, you kind of have to feather them sometimes to get them going. That's not always the case, but depending on how it lands in the water, sometimes you kind of have to pop it a few times to get it going. The Jackhammer, that's what makes it so good, is it does that. Right away, it is running true. That's what the Evo does as well. They have figured that out with something that is a lot less expensive. So that is a huge plus. Now I'll show you some other things that I've noticed about fishing these two. So the Evo and the Jackhammer, both great baits. Like I said, they have the weights stamped on them, which is cool. So you can just see what size the weight is just from a real easy glance. A little bit different look. The Evo has bigger eyes. I don't know if that means anything or not. Both of them have the hand-tied skirt, so you're not fussing with the skirt on a collar falling down, which makes a big difference, especially if you're, slapping grass off of it or you're skipping under docks. Those are 2 instances when that collar skirt tends to fall down and then you basically wasted a cast. So hand-tied skirt, huge fan of that for vibrating jigs and for just regular jigs in general. It's a huge benefit. Obviously it's gonna cost more. A lot of the custom places do that, but having that on an $8 or $9 chatterbait is a big deal. The other thing this is one area that I think the Jackhammer is better, and that is the hook. Now the hook, I don't know exactly what kind of hook it is or what's different about it, and maybe it's just me, kind of abusing my bait, but you can see this Evo right here. If you look at that hook, it's bent. I've caught some fish on it. I actually caught quite a few fish on this, and it could have been me just getting hung up or banging it into a dock, skipping under it, but this hook is bent. Obviously I'm gonna just bend it out and go with it, but I just wanted to point that out, that I think there may be a lower quality hook in the Evo, which would make sense for the price. Again, I can't complain, caught tons of fish on this. It's something I'm gonna just bend out and just roll with, but that is one thing I noticed. I don't seem to have that problem with the Jackhammer. So Once again, maybe it's just me. Maybe I did something wrong, just abusing the bait. It's caught fish, but I think the hook is superior on the jackhammer. So that's one thing that you're paying for. The other thing with the jackhammer, there is a ton of different colors. You know, they have some really good colors for the Evo, and I'm sure they're gonna add more and more. But the jackhammer is a refined bait with excellent colors, and they keep adding more. They're very good skirts, very unique colors, and unique blade combinations. They work really well. There's just tons of options. So maybe, again, maybe the Evo is gonna get there, but as far as just performance, casting, catching fish, the Evo is right there with the jackhammer. I think it is incredible buy. If you haven't tried chatterbaits, or if you're just getting into them, it is an excellent chatterbait for the money. The jackhammer is still an excellent bait. I'm still gonna be using those things for sure, but given the choice, if I was going to the tackle store and buying one or the other, I'm gonna buy 2 Evos over 1 jackhammer. So let me know, have you fished the jackhammer? Have you fished the Evo? What do you think? Is there a good comparison between the two? Or is there another bait that you like more? I like to know. Like I said, I am a tackle junkie. I have every vibrating jig known to man, I believe. So let me know, maybe there's one that I don't know about. So thanks for watching.